week 1 YouTube Pagan Challenge, 2016. I'm a little late. Question number 1 was, how did you find your path? And my path was a bit punctuated. I am 34 currently, and I do believe that I began being interested in Wicca when I was about 15 or 16 years old. I read Scott Cunningham's Wicca for the Solitary Practitioner, and a little bit later Silver Ravenwolf's To Ride a Silver Broomstick. So I got the 2 biggie beginner ones. And I mean, it was the dawn of the internet. Well, it was for us. I mean, we didn't have a computer or the internet in our home until about 1998, I think, or 97. And that's where I found much of my information to begin with. I was always interested in all things witchy. I remember watching Teen Witch, the movie Teen Witch, and thinking, now wouldn't that be cool if that was even a thing, if that was ever, I mean, and it's not literally like that. It's not that thing. You can't take that. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. And can you not touch my phone, please? I love you. I know. Are you poopy? Oh, you're poopy. Time out. So yeah, witches in movies and TV, and oh, what is it? The Melissa Joan Hart TV show on Nickelodeon. Yeah, that one. My imagination was just captured by that. Oh my gosh. And of course, the craft just like, but that was after I started to get interested. So I was seriously just counting down the days until that movie came out. So yeah, Scott Cunningham and Silver Ravenwolf were my beginning seeds of knowledge with the internet, and I found myself starting to collect things, and I had this silver goblet thing, and some stones out of rose quartz and hematite, and I started to gather jewelry together. I had just stuff, and it didn't go very far. I mean, I even picked a magical name. Well, okay, so I picked for my first name, Jera, which is a rune. It means the year, cycles, karma, and that really spoke to me. I always did believe in karma, or at least a fluidity to the universe where it just kind of like rights itself every once in a while. And my middle name was Credence, as in a belief or faith, and the last name I picked was All Sister, because I really did believe that we were one person all over the world. Every human being is a part of my family in some way. And so it was Jera, Credence, All Sister. And I even still have a pen and paper journal that I still like took little sticker letters and put it on the front of my journal. And I wonder if I have any magical journalings from back then. I'm trying to remember. I remember one ritual I did. I don't remember any other rituals I did. Oh, I know I did a bell with a popsicle stick with a name on it in a jar. I can't even remember. Maybe it was from one of those books. It was for my friend. The ritual I do remember is we had a big backyard in the suburban house we lived in, and in the back 40, it was just all bushes and woods and trees and dirt and leaves, and I scavenged a bunch of flagstones from the side of my house, and I set them up in such a way as to be like a altar, like 2 flagstones, big huge slab on top, and it was about this tall, this wide. So I set that up back there secretly, and I made flagstones in a circle and posted one at each of the quarters, sticking up out of the ground, like standing up. And I think it was a full moon ritual, and I remember imagining, visualizing the colors, breathing out colors to each of the quarters, and I said something at each quarter, and I don't even remember what it was I said, but I was calling the quarters, and I felt awkward. I felt really awkward. It was really jolty and halty, and I didn't do another one. I think I felt embarrassed. I felt embarrassed at myself, and I never said a word aloud the whole time. I did very few gestures. It was an icebreaker. It was meant to be an icebreaker, but the ice didn't break. I was just way too self-conscious. And I've always felt like an empath. Like I could see someone's true colors through what they were saying and how they were acting and what they really felt. I feel like I can always tell when somebody is trying to be in a position of power, but they doubt themselves. I can always tell that. I can smell it a mile away. I have always been the kind of person that other people would come to talk, and I would always find that I'd have a difficult time trying to find somebody who would listen to me. I just always felt different, and well, since having children, I've lost myself, which is something that happens to a lot of people when they have kids, and especially if, I mean, I don't want to say especially, I don't want to alienate anybody, but I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm just submerged in children all the time. I hardly have any time to myself. I don't take it. I would be able to get it, but I can't. I find myself having a hard time justifying it, and I really need to. And that's what this year is about. I mean, I've been lurking on YouTube for a while now, watching mostly tarot videos. Tarot has been something that I've been interested in since I was even younger than interested in witchcraft. Like, I've been doing tarot since 14 or 15. Again, punctuated. I'm not adept or anything at tarot. I kind of pick it up, then put it down, then pick it up, and put it down, pick it up, and put it down. And recently I picked it up, and I was watching a bunch of videos on YouTube, and it turns out that a lot of the videos I was watching were women mostly who were also witches. And I found myself wanting it back. For the last few years, I want to say at least 10, 15, no, that doesn't even make sense, about 10 years, yeah, maybe 15, I've been either agnostic or atheist, but mostly atheist, I don't want to be fooled. And a lot of my friends are also atheist. So I'd say I'm actually in the broom closet right now. My husband doesn't even know. I mean, I told him that I have been exploring my metaphysical beliefs lately. So just to give him an idea of what's going on without totally blowing his mind at saying that I'm interested in witchcraft and I'm studying witchcraft, and I'm sure he's found something to tip him off. I don't know, maybe like an ebook he saw I downloaded, or the email address I set up, which is very plainly Amity is a witch. Amity is a name that I love and I adore. I'm having a hard time connecting with it, but it's a ruse. It's a cover. It's a beard. It's me trying to hide. Anyway, there's a broom closet question. I'm not going to get into this right now. Anyway, so I'm trying to get back in. So there's a second finding of a path that is occurring currently, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think that I was watching a video on AstralWaters channel. Her name is AstralWaters, and it was a hangouts that she had with a few other YouTube moms, pagan moms. And one of them, and I can't remember who, said that she thinks that she felt more connected to deity, or more spiritual, or more magical. She felt more witchy after she had kids. And God, that's so true. It's so true. I didn't even feel like exploring it or was interested in it for, I want to say, yeah, no, definitely, it's been years. I'm just not interested in God or deity, or, I mean, I always every once in a while said, thank you, universe, or the universe is taking care of me, or I'm karmically fit, or like I'd say things like that, but I was basically just completely disinterested in spirituality in general. And then I had kids, and then I lost my identity, I felt. And so what I'm trying to do is build it back up. I mean, kids is just a huge tower event, you know, Tower of the Cards in tarot, where everything just, you turn upside down and everything is just, what do we do now? Nothing is the same as it was at all. And I'm trying to build it back up again, and this is what I want it to look like. So I guess the short answer after that really long answer, rambly, was, the short answer is, I haven't really found my path yet. I'm still finding my path, and every day I'm studying, I'm watching YouTubes, I'm listening to Joanna DeVoe on Blog Talk Radio, I'm, you know, just, it's gonna be a long time coming, but I have a foundation, and it's been there forever. I just have to build on it. And right now my altar is that little candy dish full of doodads and pretties and shinies, and I'm not really big on whether I need a lot of stuff, but it makes me feel like I'm further along than I am. It's sort of like fake it till you make it. So that's where I am. YouTube challenge week 1, even though it's February 3rd. I hope everybody had a blessed Imbolc, and I'll talk to you again soon. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to try to make a video each week, for each week of the challenge, each day now, until I catch up.